What's up guys, it's time to do a full review of the Samsung Galaxy S10e. The answer to the iPhone XR with a similar price point of $750. Samsung made sure that they beat Apple in pretty much every way possible with 128GB of base storage, fast charger out of the box, an extra ultra-wide angle lens, and most importantly, equipping the Galaxy S10e with the same display as the S10 and S10 Plus, which is the Quad HD Dynamic AMOLED panel, so that you can enjoy that high quality media experience from YouTube and Netflix and also play HDR videos. During the leaks, the display was the number one thing that I was concerned about. I thought that Samsung would equip the Galaxy S10e with an LCD panel like the Galaxy S10s, but to my surprise, the S10e came with the best display that they have to offer, which is why it's going to be extremely hard for other competitors to compete against the Galaxy S10e, and even harder down the road when the pricing will go down from $750 as it always happened with the Samsung flagship phones. But with all that being said, let's talk about the actual usage experience. So one of the best things about the S10e that makes it stand out compared to the other models is its size. Because of its 5.8-inch display, it is a lot friendlier with a one-handed experience. I can literally reach every part of the display without any problem. And thanks to its slim form factor, it is a lot lighter to hold as well. So size is the absolute advantage here, and I really like that Samsung offered a special yellow color just for the Galaxy S10e to make it stand out compared to the older brothers. Now another thing that I really like is the speed of the fingerprint reader. Galaxy S10e might not look as futuristic as the Galaxy S10 Plus and the S10 with the in-display fingerprint scanner, but it definitely wins when it comes to the speed. Like literally just one tap of the thumb and it unlocks super fast. Now another major feature that just absolutely destroys the competition with the S10e is its display. The Galaxy S10e is coming with the dynamic AMOLED display just like its bigger brother, so it sports the HDR playback. Everything looks super crisp. I mean, it is the best display on any smartphone. So if you watch a lot of Netflix, watch a lot of YouTube videos, there's really not another option like this at this price point. And soon, couple of months down the road, the S10e will be a flagship killer. Yes, there will not be a phone like the Galaxy S10e from Samsung, at least until next year, so it will give you all these features with even cheaper price, and that's gonna cause a problem to brands like Xiaomi and OnePlus. Now with that small size, the S10e actually comes with a smaller battery of 3100 mAh, and you might be thinking that the battery performance won't be as good as the S10 Plus or the Galaxy S10, and yes, you are right about that, but the battery performance on this phone is actually pretty good. I've been able to go through full day of usage without any problem. It's actually slightly better than the battery performance I'm getting from my Galaxy S9 Plus, which comes with a 3500 mAh cell. So thanks to the One UI optimization and the consistent dark mode along with the new processor, it is definitely doing a better job. Now speaking of performance, thanks to the new chip and the optimization with the One UI, this thing is a beast. It just flies through everything. I have yet to see a lag with any of my Galaxy S10 phones. I'm super impressed with the performance this year. I've already done a dedicated speed test video which you can check out. The RAM management is really good, and overall daily life usage, it is just perfect. Now let's talk about one of my favorite features of the Galaxy S10 series, which is the camera. So the S10e is having dual camera instead of triple. It's only missing the optical zoom lens, but Samsung were generous enough to bless this phone with the ultra wide angle lens, and the images are just breathtaking. I would take ultra wide angle lens over optical zoom any day. I mean, this is just incredible. And thanks to the image processing, when you take the ultra wide angle picture, it just really clarifies everything. I'm really impressed, and it is the same as the bigger brothers, so no compromise here whatsoever. You can also shoot 4K videos up to 60 FPS with back camera, and also 4K video at 30 frames per second with the front camera. Overall, the camera experience is pretty good. The only thing that's missing is the night mode, which I think Samsung will add in the future. Apart from that, this camera is really good. The images have decent processing, but still they leave a lot of room for editing. So if you want to play with your images in post-processing, you can definitely bring a lot of improvements to the already great pictures. And perhaps one of the biggest changes why anyone would consider the S10 series is its front camera. Samsung has finally improved the front camera this year. They bumped it to 10 megapixel compared to the 8 megapixel that they have been using on the last year's flagship phones. The detail, the live focus pictures, everything is just so improved. If you're someone who takes selfies, I think you'll be really impressed by what this phone can perform. The camera application comes with so many features such as super slow-mo video, pro mode, you can shoot raw photos as well. I wish Samsung should add, other than the night mode, is the ability to adjust exposure in the live focus mode, because a lot of time when there's a bright background behind your subject, you really need that exposure control. And I've also noticed that the image processing that happens when you take a normal photo doesn't happen as good when you're taking a live focus picture. So it is a little bit flat compared to in normal pictures. With the exposure control, the live focus images will be improved even further. Now, thanks to the overall improvement, the bokeh is much better and it gives you the ability to adjust the blur afterwards when you take the photo. You also have the ability to set different kind of blur effects as well. And perhaps one of the most asked question is how is the Instagram/Snapchat quality is on the new Galaxy S10 phones? And I have made a dedicated video about this on my channel, but I'm just gonna say that thanks to the Instagram mode, your stories will look a lot better because now it actually utilizes the camera. You can switch between ultra wide angle mode and the normal mode as well. So now you'll have ultra wide angle stories for your Instagram, and it quickly takes you to the Instagram application where you can apply all the effects and stuff. This is the best Samsung phone for Instagram and Snapchat. You can save these stories and then post them on Snapchat if you want to. If you guys follow me on Instagram and check out my stories, this definitely does make a difference. Although still, the actual Instagram camera experience is still not as good as what you get on the iPhone. And of course, when you're recording stories from Samsung's Instagram mode, you're missing out on things like super zoom, boomerang, focus, all that Instagram stuff that you normally get. But this is a great first step. For most people, it's not gonna matter anyways, but if you are someone who is concerned about this, then I think the Instagram mode is the answer for your problems. One question that I'm getting asked a lot is, should you go for the S10e or the Galaxy Note 9 because the price is very similar? And the answer to this question is very simple. If you want a larger display and bigger battery and S Pen, then the Galaxy Note 9 is the phone that makes more sense. But if you want the latest processor, the latest cameras, an improved front camera, Instagram mode, the latest chip, I mean, the S10e is the phone to go for. If I personally had to choose, I would definitely go with the Galaxy S10e. I'm not much of a S Pen user, and yes, the screen is big, but the S10e is just too good with other features. That ultra wide angle lens and that front camera is just hard to ignore, and I can't imagine picking up the older generation over this phone because it really is that good. So all in all, the Galaxy S10e is an absolute beast of a phone. It is almost a flagship killer if you think about it. A couple of months when the price will go down, the S10e will be an incredible value. It still is an incredible value at this price point, and I think this is Samsung's ultimate answer to the iPhone XR, the upcoming OnePlus, and other devices. So let me know your thoughts about the S10e in the comment section below. I will be doing my full review on the Galaxy S10 Plus as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.